So this is a meditation for meeting your spirit guides. It's one that I recommend for most people starting out. They ask me, how do I meet my spirit guides? And the easiest way to do it is through meditation, to focus your mind, clear yourself, relax, and get into a space that you can meet them energetically in other places. I call them pocket dimensions that we create, or they may even be real dimensions we go to, depending on your state of astral travel and that sort of thing. But a lot of them are interdimensional spaces within ourselves that we create energetically that our guides can meet us in because we invite them in. So sit down, get yourself into a relaxed space. I'm going to drink my tea here for a second. Get yourself into a relaxed space, whether that's sitting, standing, laying down, as long as you can relax. I don't recommend standing, but if you want to, you're more than welcome to. I lay down because of the full relaxation method. I'm going to go through a quicker version of the full relaxation method. By the time you do this, it would be better if you have practiced that relaxation several times over and have become familiar with it already. But instead of going through the full thing, I'm going to do the body groups, each of the body groups. And that should be enough for a lot of people. But if you feel the need to go deeper, when I get to the end, then pause the video and go deeper and relax and make sure you fall away completely. So let's get into that. Close your eyes. Make sure you're in a relaxed physical state, whether that's lying down or sitting down, whatever that means to you. Close your eyes. Breathe in deeply 3 times. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Now, as I talk, continue breathing deeply in and out. In and out. Don't stop as you're listening to my voice. Just let me guide you on where you're at in the process. Allow yourself to imagine yourself in a field. Your back is on the ground. You're laying in the field. The sky is bright. The sun is out. Grasses are swaying in the wind. Tall grasses beside you. Beautiful colors. Allow yourself to imagine this if you can. If you can't, it's okay. Don't force it. Allow yourself to see what you can see. Even if you just see tiny details in a fog around you, it's okay. Your experience is your own. And it may take practice to see the full area that you're creating as a space to work with your guides. We're creating this space to work with them. So imagine yourself laying there. You're still breathing in and out deeply. Deep breath in, deep breath out. You feel the sun hit your feet. You ask your feet to relax. Deep breath in, deep breath out. The sun moves up to your calves. You feel the warmth of the sun. You feel yourself relaxing, and you ask your calves to relax. Deep breath in, deep breath out. Remember, the pace of breathing is your own, as long as it's consistent and you're breathing in through your nose and out through your mouth. Focus your mind on relaxing your muscles, releasing the tension, letting them disappear into the ground. You bring your attention to your thighs. The sun hits your thighs and it's warm. It's relaxing, and you ask them to relax. Deep breaths in, deep breaths out. And you sit there for a moment. You bring your attention to the fullness of your legs, asking each of them individually to relax. Your right leg first. Deep breath in, deep breath out. Then you ask your left leg to relax. Deep breath in, deep breath out. Bring your attention to your hips next. You should be feeling your legs falling away, disappearing more and more. Bring your attention to your hips. Your hips relax as the warm sunlight hits them. Deep breath in, deep breath out. Now you move to your chest and stomach, your abdomen, your torso. Deep breath in, deep breath out as the sun warms them, relaxes them, and you ask them to relax and release. Just sit there for a moment, feeling them relax and release. And then your mind moves to your fingertips. Fingertips of each of your arms. You feel the sun hit the fingers, the hands, the palms. Deep breath in, deep breath out. Your mind moves up to the lower arms. You feel the sun hitting the lower arms, relaxing them. You ask them to relax too. Deep breath in, deep breath out. Your mind moves up to your upper arms. You ask them to relax. You feel the sunlight on them. Deep breath in, deep breath out. The mind moves to your shoulders. Deep breath in, deep breath out. You go back and you bring your attention to your full arm, your full right arm. It's completely relaxing. Bring your attention to your full left arm. Feel it completely relaxing and disappearing. Check in with your back, chest, your torso. Check in with your right leg, your left leg. Everything is disappearing. Everything is relaxing. The sun hits your shoulders and neck, travels up towards your jaw. You feel them relax and release. Deep breath in, deep breath out. The sun warms your face, warms your cheeks, around your eyes, your forehead, your ears. It's warming you, relaxing your face. Deep breath in, deep breath out. And the sun finishes reaching the top of your crown. You check in with your body. You feel all the body parts melted away. Everything is melted away. You're in a state of total relaxation. It's okay if you're not. If you're not, just go back. Relax that body part some more if you feel the need to. Some days you'll have to relax more. Some days you can do less. Just keep your breathing steady. Deep breaths in, deep breaths out, and allow yourself to flow. The intention of this meditation, remember, is to meet our spirit guides. And if you're doing the relaxation properly, you may have even forgotten what the intention was. That is part of being relaxed. That is part of being in that state. You are in the present moment of relaxation. You are in the field with the sun on you. Take a few moments, and when you feel ready, imagine yourself standing up in the field. And when you stand up, you can see there's a path in front of you. There's a path that travels through the field, that goes over rolling hills and disappears into the distance. You decide to walk that path. So you walk the path, enjoying what you can see and experience around you, flowers, birds, whatever pops into the reality that you're in currently. You walk the path out of the field, over a hill. You walk the path and continue forward, and you realize it's going down now. It's winding. It's getting closer to some trees. You start to hear the bubbling of water, the gentle movement of water down a creek. It comes into view as you're walking down the path, and the path runs up alongside the creek and follows it towards a big tree, towards a big oak tree. If you don't have oak trees in a part of your world and there's another, you can use any tree. I prefer to see an oak tree. So there's a big oak tree, ancient and old, sitting there beside the creek running beside it. And at the base of the tree is a spot that looks very comfortable. And you go and you sit down in this spot with your back against the tree. And while you're sitting there, you ask, "Spirit guides, can I meet you and speak with you? Will you come to me? Will you see me?" You can ask those questions or a variety of other questions, and then just sit there. Sit there with your back against the tree. Sit there with the creek running beside you, listening to the creek. Be completely in the moment of this little dimension you're creating for yourself. Allow yourself to experience whatever it is you can experience. Animals, birds, sounds, feelings, smells. And out of the distance, somebody starts to come into view, walking down the length of the path, down the length of the creek. They start to come into view, foggy at first, maybe a shadow. They come into view, and you start to see more details. And you feel calm in this person's energy or this being's energy. They may not be a person at all. They are whoever they are and however they present. You feel calm. You feel loved. This is one of your divine team members, a spirit guide, as many call them. They come up to you and they sit in front of you and they say hello, and you can introduce yourselves. You can ask a question if you want. Just listen to them. Respond to them. If you have questions, ask and you shall receive. Allow yourself to sit in this space with your spirit guide for several minutes. Don't force it, just let it be. It's like meeting an old friend. Talk to them. Ask them questions. When they are ready to go, they will get up and go. Your dialogue may be quick, it may be long. They will tell you when they are done. Don't force them to stay. When they are ready to go, they will go. You will have the information you need. And if you're sitting there right now and they've left, just sit there for a minute experiencing. Give you a few more minutes, a few more seconds anyway. And now, by this time, they have probably gotten up and left. And if not, they're going to, so that you can come back. And all you do is say goodbye, give them their gratitude, your gratitude, say thank you. Stand up from the tree and start walking back down the path from where you came. You walk down the path knowing you have the answers you need, knowing they told you everything you needed to hear, even if it was just meeting them to say hello, knowing you experienced a spirit guide in some form, however that form was to you. You know this as you walk down the path and you see the field come into view. You walk over and lay back down on the ground or sit if you were sitting, and allow yourself to get back into your original position in that field. And then you close your eyes in that space and you bring your attention back to the physical world. Bring your attention to your toes. Allow your toes to wiggle if you can. Don't force them, just gently let them wiggle. Bring your attention to your foot, to your calves, to your thighs, to your lower back, to your chest and upper back, to your arms. Wiggle your fingers a little bit if you can in this moment. Asking everything to wake as you do and bring your attention to it. Just gently trying to wake your muscles and bring your energy back to you. Bring your attention to your neck, your head. Start counting down from 10. 10, 9, 8, your body's waking. 7, 6, 5. You can move your fingers and toes. 4, 3. Majority of your body is waking. Your eyes might still feel tight. 2, 1. Breathe in deeply. Your eyes can open. Allow your eyes to open and just take a few minutes to bring yourself back. You might feel a little disoriented. It's okay to feel a little disoriented. Just bring yourself back slowly. Focus on your body. Focus on waking fingers. Sometimes, like for me, my fingers get stiff, so I move my fingers, move my toes, stretch. If you've been laying down, especially stretch. Move your body around so you can get back into it. And then now that you're awake, that's the end of the meditation. Now that you're awake, write down what you experienced. Make sure you write it down, record it, write it down. Work your physical memory with your spiritual memory and experience so that you can remember it, so that you can build strength of memory. Because in those spaces, memory is not the same as it is here. You might forget, you might come out of it and not remember a whole lot of what you experienced, and that's okay. Write down what you do remember, because then throughout the day, you're going to start remembering, oh, my guide, I forgot my guide said this. Go back and write it down. Fill in the details. Fill in everything. You're allowed to talk to them. You're allowed to sit there in meditation and talk to them. Ask them, what do I do next? What am I supposed to do now? What do I need to heal? What is for my highest good in this moment? Ask them questions that you are pondering, that you want help working on with your life, changing your situation. Ask them questions. They'll be there for you. Build a relationship with them. This is a meditation that'll take 15, 20 minutes with the relaxing. The more you learn to relax, the faster that goes, and the easier it is to get into that space. But the relaxation is important too, as I think many of you will find out when you do this work, to get into that space with those of you who have more hectic 3D lives. So get into that space, relax, talk to your guides. You can ask them anything you want. They'll give you an answer. May not be the answer you expect, but they will always say what they mean. And it's up to us to interpret what they mean, because just because they say something one way does not mean it means what we think it means. They will say exactly what they mean, but remember, words, phrases have multiple meanings. And so they'll tell us, but our expectations may get in the way. So you want to record it, because later on you might go back and go, oh my God, that's what they meant. They didn't mean this, they meant this. This is what they told me. So record your journey, ask questions, and ask them for help. Asking you shall receive, as they said in the meditation. When I said that, that was from them. So ask for help and practice. Practice makes perfect. Continue practicing this meditation. Continue working with your spirit guides. Continue that process, and you will build relationships with them. And it will build a connection, so when you're telepathically in tune, you can tell who's who. You can feel them out. You can know who you're talking to, who you're working with, and it'll help build and awaken your other abilities, your clairaudience senses, clairvoyance, etc. Thank you for watching. If you have any questions, let me know. Please share your experiences too. If you have experiences you're willing to share, share your experiences. This is meant to be a community to support each other. So let me know if you have any questions. I'm grateful for each and every one of you, and I love all of you. Thank you.